Hi everyone, this is Jennifer and I'm back today with a new layout for the Hip Kit Club design team. To start, I cut this pattern called Happiness is the Sunshine with my silhouette cameo, which I modified and multiplied to create my own design. I will therefore continue by making a mixed media background. I cut a white cardstock with clear gesso. I will then use the cutout as a stencil. I cut out the design I created to be more comfortable and place it on my page in the upper left corner and apply modeling paste with a tool. I apply the paste well everywhere to fill the letters well and for the rendering to be clear. I remove the false stencil delicately and I do the same in the lower right corner of my page. For the modeling paste, I'm using the texture paste mat by Tim Holtz here because I love its very dense texture and which is just great for false stencil because the paste doesn't go under and doesn't wet the false stencil that I have cut out of a cardstock. The false stencil measures approximately 6 by 6 inch. The result is really great and the words are really easy to read. I love. I will then add the inks. I'm using the July 2021 color kit inks. Shimmers Creamies Berry Hot and Inkling Sun Kissed. After having diluted the inks with a little water directly in the pot, I take a little sun-kissed ink that I apply on the pattern with the help of a piece of red wine and I add water to dilute the ink and make it flow. I then add the very hot ink in a few places. I add the Shimmers Vibes Mango Tango ink from my reserve to have a golden pink red and thus create several shades. I alternate these inks to get the area I want. So I really like to use cut files as a stencil. This is another way of using them which is very simple and gives another effect. And it's even better when you can personalize it like here. So I dry everything well and I do the same with the bottom pattern. For this layout, I will be using the July 2021 kits, which are just gorgeous. The kits are made up of exclusive products called Flourish, created by Kim and Kimberly. These are stunning kits with warm colors, perfect for summer creation. I dry everything well and add ton on ton ink splatters. I love the result with all these nuances that highlight the patterns. This is the kind of personalized background that I really love to create. I add a few splashes of white gesso to finish and to add light. I continue with mixed media, but this time it's for decoration. I cut the flower from the July cut file flip-flops in several times and different sizes, and the leaves from the July cut file, also tropical leaves. I will therefore tint the flowers with the same inks as for the background. I arrange the flowers on absorbent paper and I apply the inks by mixing them to make flowers with nuances. I add the Chimers mustard seed ink from a previous kit to add a little pep. I apply the inks randomly. I cut the patterns out of watercolor paper, but you can do this with white cardstock. You just need to apply gesso before the inks. You may have noticed that there were a few petals left on the flowers, and I did this on purpose to have the flowers unstructured and to play with the movements by lifting the edges once the flower is stuck. When the flowers are dry, I continue with the decoration. I place some elements to get an overview of my layouts. I use die-cut flowers from the embellishment kit and add the flowers I just made to each side of my photo diagonally. So I prepare my photo and add crumpled tracing paper underneath to add the texture and blur the outline. I also need a paper that brings out the photo in the background, so I choose a piece of cardstock basil pollen from the cardstock kit. I distress the edges before gluing it under the photo. And I add pieces of this flowery yellow card from the Pocket Life kit, and I also distress the edges before gluing them under the photo. And finally, I add pieces of cardboard below to bring volume to this photo that I glue in the center of my page. I will now add the decorative elements. So I glue lots of flowers with 3D foam on either side of my photo in mirrored effect. So that the flowers petals don't go away, I place the 3D foam just below without touching the edges, so that I can lift them up afterwards. I add the cut leaves to bring a little greenery and movement because I only glue the end, which is theirs allows you to move. I decided not to tint them green or any other color to bring light. I found that if I would have tinted them, it would have overloaded the decoration visually and they would have got lost in the flowers. So I continue with the title and I add the orange word puffy stickers summer from the main kit, which is just superb at the bottom of the photo on the right. And I complete the title with the words good vibes made with the alphabet from the May 2021 kit. I add a cluster of flowers and leaves at the bottom of the title on the right. Another flower here, and I add the die cuts soaking up the sunshine from the main kit below the title, and some die cuts shapes here and there. I then add small yellow circles made with puncture in the fall of the pocket life cards here and there to bring light. I make small cluster of 3 circles each time. So I add splashes of white gesso diluted with little water to harmonize everything. And I also add splashes of black paint diluted with little water to bring contrast and pep. I use sheets to create a path of splatters, but especially not to put them everywhere, right here. And here is the result. I love this kind of flowery and colorful page. I also love this relief background with a personalized and colorful pattern, very easy to make. I hope this page will inspire you for a future project. Thanks for stopping by and watching. I wish you a great week full of creativity. See you soon.